Hi, Brian here. Welcome back to the Angel Share Model Railways. Here we are on part 2 of the shunting manoeuvres at the whisky distillery. Angel 2 moves round to the 3 new arrival of box fans that will be placed in the siding where Angel 1 is coming out of. These box fans will be filled. As you can see, there's pallets with boxes of water horse there, because at this end of the distillery is where the limited edition and prestige whiskies are created and shipped. So Angel 2 now moves in to pick up the 3 box fans. Heads up towards the warehouse siding before going down the reverse siding, where is also the fuel depot area for the shunters. Angel 2 has separated the grey box fan in order to put in the Highland Railways van and the other grey vented wagon. Here it comes back out to pick up the final box fan. This one will be filled first, and it will be removed from the siding and swapped with the other Highland Railways box fan that's in the coal siding. What I have discovered while shunting and basically playing with the Angel Share Model Railway is that whisky distilleries do have a vast amount of traffic. They have so many different parts to the massive machine to create that lovely bottle of whisky that you get at the end. All the basic materials, all the cleaning materials, all the grains, machinery, equipment, the supplies, the list is endless. Bottles, caps, labels, packaging, it goes on and on. So a facility like this, where we just see a small portion of the distillery, certainly has a good variety of freight that can come in and out, and I would look to broaden the freight in the coming months to change up the different aspects of the shunting possibilities of this layout, which grow the more and more I investigate how to use a railway to supply everything that's needed to help run this distillery that's on a peninsula in a fictional location in Scotland. Now we see Angel 2 taking the final Highland Railways box fan. This will be number 1 box fan, and it's going to swap it out for the newly filled smaller grey box fan. Angel 1 returns back on the scene, moves into the coal siding to free up the line for the arrival of the Class 20. It has now arrived with the grain wagons, which are the base element of starting and creating this lovely whisky. So now we see Angel 1 move out, and what it's going to do is to remove the bauxite brown grain wagon, and where it moves into position has brought up the other 2 blue grain wagons in order for the run round loop to be functional for the Class 20. It reverses into the coal siding to drop off first grain wagon before it departs the scene. Old Henry the Shunter nips off to grab a quick chat with the fellow worker and a cup of tea. So now we see Angel 2 moving out to pick up the first grain wagon and take that to the warehouse. Angel 1 returns back towards the station area, picks up Henry, and it heads off down the coal sidings to free up the line and to free the run round loop up for the Class 20 so it can head out further down to the larger sidings off scene where it can be refueled. One of the unique facets of the Angel Share Whisky Distillery layout is that this particular siding has its own controller, so I can actually run 2 trains at once on this small ingle nook. Sometimes I can run a passenger train in while I'm shunting or moving a loco in to get refueled, or pulling a wagon out for the next train to get made up. So Angel 2 here has now removed the box fan. It's replacing it with the Highland Railway box fan, and those 3 vans will now get filled up with Waterhorse 12-year-old single malt whisky. There's already a grain van at the warehouse which will be emptied along with the bauxite brown, lighter brown one, so the 2 of them will start to be emptied now as Angel 2 heads down to remove the 2 larger grain wagons to free up the run round loop where it can then leave the grey box fan for it to be made up for the next train that will depart from Strathelder and the Angel Share Whisky Distillery. Angel 1 with Henry back into the coal siding with the grey box van full of whisky, which will tie on to the blue parcels van, should I say, and it's full of whisky. The Angel Share has used 2 of the ex-British Rail parcel vans for distribution of whisky from here to the port at Mallaig. That completes this session of operation and shunting duties at the Angel Share. Plenty more sessions left to come, and here we have the arrival of the Class 121 rail car from Oban to Strathelder to pick up passengers and drop off workers and passengers. Thanks for watching, take care, all the best. Bye bye for now.